Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Darrell Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing system called Torpedopot. These are all self-growing planters. Well, all you do is put your seeds in these planters, put your plants in these planters. You never water, you never feed. And you'll have food for the rest of your life. Not just any food, you'll have some of the healthiest food in the market. We make biotic growing systems where that we use the microbes in the soil to grow your food. And that's what we do at Torpedopot. Torpedopot is the world's first self-growing planter that grows your food for you with no human intervention. All I did was throw my seeds in this planter, put my plants in this planter, filled it up with soil, cut the planter on, and they run by themselves. So I'll get in this small space, maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe about 1,000 peppers in one small space. That's what Torpedopot does. It grows your food for you. So today I'm coming out and I'm harvesting my food. See, I don't have the problems that you do in the ground. I don't have to go out and weed. I never touch these plants at all. I don't have to water. I don't have to water any plants. They grow by themselves. All I do is come out. And if I want little baby food, I get it. If I want big food, I get it. I get whatever I want. Because these are my Torpedopots that grow my food for me. I never ever have a problem with food again in my life, and neither will you. So the reason why I'm here today is because I want to harvest some of these peppers. Got a lot of peppers in the back here. I want you guys to come with me and see what harvesting is like in these Torpedopots. Now what I did was this. I put my seeds in these planters. And they grew my peppers for me, banana peppers. I want you to see how perfect that is. That's a perfect pepper. And look at the color. True, everything. Just absolutely gorgeous. That's what Torpedopot does. It grows perfect food all of the time. You will never have a problem with your food again in your life. So, I'm going to take a walk around here, and I've got to harvest a lot of peppers. I'm estimating maybe there may be, I don't know, maybe about 100 peppers I got to harvest today. So, let's do it together. Is that okay? All right, let's try. I'm going to start with a far end planter, and then we'll work our way back, okay? Now, I'm only harvesting the big ones. I'm not harvesting everything. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 already. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 peppers already from one planter. And it's probably about 30 more on there that are ready to pick. I'm only going to do 10 of each. Guys, these are Torpedopots that you see behind me. These are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds in that planter, put your plants in that planter, and it grows your food for you. You will never, ever have to grow your food again. You never water, you never feed. And the food you're getting from these food is amazing. It's amazing. It's alive. Now, we're going to cut off maybe 100 of these peppers today. And I want you to realize that not one pepper has a blemish. Not one pepper has an imperfection. All of them are perfect and true to color, true to form, true to taste. That's good. Wow, it's very good. Absolutely beautiful. And that's what we want you to have. Torpedopot grows your food for you. Let's go get 10 more. You ready? Come on, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me guys, 6 already, 6. 7, 8. Trying to get the biggest one. 9. 1, 2, 10. We just harvested 20 peppers. 10 from each planter. Each planter has the potential to do about 150 peppers. 20 peppers, and we've got about 17 more planters to go. Guys, these are Torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. You will never, ever have a problem with food. You see what I'm doing right now? I want you to surf the internet. And you see what we're growing here. And I want you to find out who in the world is going outside and picking food like this. Not just picking food, okay? Not just harvesting. Look at the quality of the harvest. No imperfections on any of these peppers. Who does that? Only Torpedopot. Torpedopot is the world's first self-growing planter. It will grow your food for you. You will never have a problem with food again in your life. And they're perfect. Ooh, spicy. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do 10 more. We have 20. Let's get 30. Ooh, that's hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 already. 6, 7. So many of them on here. 8, 9, 10. 10 more peppers. Was that hard? Guys, what you're looking at are Torpedopots. When you start growing your food, I want you to pay attention to the health of your food. Look how strong they are, how sturdy they are, how resilient they are, how complete they are in terms of their growth. Because Torpedopot does that. Beautiful colors, beautiful flavors, beautiful textures. This is what your food should look like. If you're not harvesting food like this, 30 peppers to a plant, growing in our self-growing planters. Ooh, that's a hot pepper. And he does it so well. You need to be harvesting like this. If you're not getting food like this, then the method by which you're producing food is wrong. It's wrong. Get a Torpedopot. Grow your food the way it should be grown. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in these planters, and they grow your food for you. You never, ever have to grow your food again. Give it a try. Ooh, that's 30. Let's try another one. That was pretty spicy. I think we did 1, 2, did we do this one? 3? So this is 4, right? Okay. Did we do this already? I'm not sure. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Let's do 5 more. I had one of my friends harvesting this one, so we'll try 5 more off this one. 6. 7. Okay, 40. 40 peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you watch me pick these peppers. You saw me pick these peppers off of these bushes. And I want you to understand how pure that is. How easy it is to grow food with Torpedopot. I don't need a master's degree in agriculture to grow food in Torpedopot. All I need to do is put my seeds and my plants in this planter and let this planter grow my food for me so that I will have food for the rest of my life. Now, the seeds taken from these peppers, well, once I grew my first harvest, because remember now, I'm successful at growing food. Not only am I have abundant food, but I have food with no blemishes on it. Which means that the seeds that are coming from this harvest, well, they're going to be strong and healthy. And you can use them over and over and over again. In other words, for this one pepper right here, or this 2, 3 peppers, I'll have enough seeds to do my next harvest. Guys, these are Torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. All I did was throw my seeds in these planters right here, and it grew my food for me. What Torpedopot does is create a biotic environment in the soil for your plants to grow. And your plants love it. They don't like those fertilizers. They don't like those chemicals you're giving to them. But if you grow them in a nice, wholesome environment, your food will take off and it will grow tremendously. That's what it does. Torpedopot is the world's first self-growing planter that grows your food for you. So, let's do a count again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 50. You ready? Okay, let's do it. Well, you guys are pushing me to the limit. Stop. You guys are cruel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. 45. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50 peppers. 50 peppers already in just 5 planters. Now each planter alone can grow over 100 peppers. All we do is collect them. This is my first harvest for my Torpedopots. These self-growing planters grows my food for me. I will never ever have to grow my food again. All I do is take my seeds and put them in those planters, and dude, I have a ball. I've done nothing with these planters. All I did, those big planters behind me are Torpedopots. All I did was walk in, drop my seeds in, cover it with soil, and it grew all of my food. I never ever have to worry about food again in my life. And they're delicious, they're wholesome. How pure they are. There's nothing in the marketplace like a Torpedopot. An average family may spend about $12,000 a year up in food. Dude, I've eliminated my food bill already when it comes to produce. I've eliminated it. And I can grow sunflower, grow oil, I can grow wheat, grow bread. I can do so many different things. Squash to carry me through the winter. Torpedopot grows your food with no human intervention. You never ever have a problem with food again in your life. Don't worry about it. It's taken care of. We have what is called a 2-year program, where that we guarantee you Torpedopots to grow your food for 2 years. What do you get? Well, you get food for 2 years. When you make that one investment, whether it be eggplants, radish, peas, you name it. Torpedopot, once we schedule to set you up to grow your food, you're set for the rest of your life. You have nothing else to worry about. Grow your food, enjoy your life. Stop spending half your time worrying about what you're going to eat, how to take care of your family, and do it. Just do it. Get yourself a set of Torpedopots. Grow your food naturally. Put your seeds and plants in that planter. You never water, you never feed, and let it do its job, and it'll do a great job for you. 50. Let's do for 60. You ready? 60 peppers. It's amazing. I love my job. 10, 20, 30, 40. I think we did the top one, but the top one has so much on it, I gotta take more of it off. If I don't, it'll go bad. So let's take 10 more. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 55. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 peppers. Let's count some more. You ready? Did I get from there already? I don't know. I don't think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 80 peppers. We grew 80 peppers in our self-growing planter. Now I want you to understand what's going on here. All we did was put our seeds in our plants, in those planters. And they grew our food for us. Dude, your nutrition is at your doorstep. Nobody's stopping you from living and being healthy. You have your own Torpedopot. It doesn't matter if you're rich or you're poor. Everyone has to eat healthy. And Torpedopot is the only technology that can deliver to such a high degree of confidence your food. In other words, guys, I can forecast my food for the next 20 years. I know exactly what I'm going to grow. I know how much I'm going to grow. I know who I'm going to feed because Torpedopot does it for me. It's the world's first precision growing irrigation system. See that? All of those connected together, and they grow hundreds and thousands of peppers using Torpedopot. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and you will have food for the rest of your life. 80 peppers. Let's try some more. 80. Let's try one over here. 80. Let's try this one. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 85 peppers. 85 peppers. And I've got hundreds of more to pick. Now, I'm going to cheat. I got 85. But I had one of my clients came over from Africa. He put a lot of these peppers, so that one I got all the big ones off. So I'm going to switch over. We got 85. Let's do 90 off the old ones. 85, 86, 7, 88. You want to do it? You want to do it? You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. 9. One more. 90. 90 peppers. Let's try some more. 90. Let's try this one. You ready? 10 off these. One, 2, we got about 90 of them, right? Let's continue it on. You ready? Wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna get some more off of that one. 90, let me get some more off of this one. It's got a lot on it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, almost. 10. 100 peppers. 100 peppers. 100 peppers. Guys, there's nothing in the world that can compare with the Torpedopot. I want you to understand what's going on here. We just grew, or just harvested 100 peppers from off those planters behind me. Guys, these are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in this planter. You never water and you never feed. And you're guaranteed to have food. You see this 100 peppers that are here? I can do this multiple times over. 100 peppers. And the reason why I have to pick or harvest these peppers is because I want more peppers to grow. Torpedopot is a self-growing planting system. Once you put your seeds in your plants in the planter, it takes over and does a good job. Take a look at that. Is that pretty or what? Can you find food like that anywhere in the world? That healthy, that pure? Notice how there's no blemishes on any of this food. Not one blemish at all. It's perfect food. Guys, Torpedopot grows perfect food. And it does it all of the time. You will never have a problem with food again in your life. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Torpedopot grows food for you and your family. So let's recap here. An average family may spend about $15,000 to $20,000 a year on food. But dude, my food bill is eliminated. I don't buy food anymore. I have a Torpedopot, 50 and 100 Torpedopot that grows my food for the rest of my life. I don't have to ever worry about food again in my life. Food is not my issue. I've got so much of it. As a matter of fact, with our planters, we want you to be able to grow food on demand. So the minute you put your seeds in that Torpedopot and your plants in that Torpedopot, you never water and you never feed. We want your food to come alive in less than 15 days. 15 days for a lot of your microgreens. To get you started early, so when you know you're between a rock and a hard place, you need food, you can get it. Torpedopot will deliver it for you. Let Torpedopot be your growing solution that will feed you and your family for the next 15 to 20 years. Nothing in the world is like Torpedopot. Let's go find some more. 100. Hey, how about 110? One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. 10. Okay, 110 peppers already. I want to get some more. One. Two. Three. Four. 5. 7, 8, 9. Let's just call it a day and call you 10. $120 peppers. Let's try another one, 130. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 10. 140 peppers. Try a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Man, that's a lot of peppers. That is one lot of peppers. That is a lot of peppers, guys. Now, I want to make it clear. There is no other growing system in the world that can compete or compare with Torpedopot. You will have the world's most purest food. Why? Because you see this Torpedopot? It's not like other planters. It has a built-in irrigation system that allows water to flow through. At the same time, the planter has been picked and selected for the materials and all the components to create a biotic atmosphere. Most of the containers that you have are poisonous, they're toxic. They leach into the plant and they leach into your gut. A lot of plants are made with heavy metals and materials. Torpedopot, what it does, it eliminates all of the confusion in the growing area and it takes control so that the plant now can come down and deliver its own environment. And this is what you get. You get pure food all of the time. 150 peppers, first harvest. I got a lot more to go. This is nothing. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, where we grow food for you. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and you'll have food for the rest of your life. No, we guarantee that you'll have food for the rest of your life. What I want to do is this, is that you follow our instructions, you set up the right area, and you should do just fine. We have packages. We have packages of 50 planters and 100 planters that takes your family off the grid for at least 15 years. You get the 100 planters set up and you will never have a problem with food. In 10 area of feet, you can grow 150 eggplants. And 40 area feet, we grew 1,500 tomatoes. And 40 area feet, these Torpedopots, these self-growing planters, They grow your food, never water, never feed. They grew 15,000 peas. And just 20 feet or 10 feet, we grew over 60, man, and you're gonna love this, 60 of the things that you need all the time, squash, to go through the wintertime. And so Torpedopot grows your food with no human intervention, and now we're about to grow over 1,000 peppers. Torpedopot is no joke. Let it grow your food. Let it be your #1 source for how you gather your food, and you will ever be satisfied. That's amazing. That's food that you can rely on. That's food you can depend on. That's food that you need. Now, I want you to pay attention. I want you to look at all the gardening shows. And please pay attention. If you do not see any food like this, then you need to turn it off. And these times, stop playing games with your food, trying to be Mr. and Mrs. Organic Garden. And I want you to learn what your food needs and how it grows. Go to www.torpedopot.com and learn how to grow your food. Most of the people who are doing gardening now are doing some old agricultural methods they've seen their fathers do and their grandfathers do. And somehow in their mind, they think back in the day was more godly and pure and all these great things. But a lot of people now are using, even farmers using so many fertilizers and pesticides and all these things to get a perfect growth. I don't need to do that to get a perfect growth. What I need you to do is to trust your food. Trust in its ability to grow. And it will do it for you. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of hybrid seeds out there that are no good. There's a lot of GMOs that are absolutely horrible. And you should not be putting any of that into your gut. I want you to try to get good food, wholesome food. And so that you and your family can eat. Torpedopot is the way to go. It's the way to grow. We will be the #1 source for food for you and your family for the next 15 years. We're doing landscaping, we're selling big agricultural units, but I want you to get your own package where that you can grow your own food with no human intervention. I have nutrition at my doorstep. I can run around my block. I can do everything because my Torpedopot, it sets me up to do it. When I put my seeds in that planter, or my plants in that planter, turn it up, it grows and feeds me for me. So that I will never be without food again in my life. Whatever fear you have about food, eliminate it. Torpedopot will take care of it. Your food fears are not justified at all. Take a look at Torpedopot, www.torpedopot.com, and find out what it can do for you, how it can change your life. You will never, ever have a problem with food again in my life, in your life, and in my life. Darryl Addison, I stand behind my product, and you should do very, very good. Never again will you have problems. We're in different countries around the world, and we're looking to specialize globally. We're going to need different distributors for our products, so why don't you become one of them? Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. Enjoy your food. Live a long, healthy, prosperous life. Because you embarked on technologies, and Torpedopot is one of those technologies that are going to carry us in a whole new different age. Moving forward, the world will never have a problem with food again. We expect wars to decrease, greed from killing, all that will fail, because food is available, and it's available for everyone. Everyone can have food. Get your Torpedopot today. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. Talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye. Isn't that pure? Isn't that healthy? I've never seen anything like that before in my life. And that's why I'm so glad to have a growing solution that grows my food for me. I don't have to worry about growing my food. It does a good job on its own. All I do is put my seeds and my plants in that planter, like you see behind me, Torpedopots, and you will have food for the rest of your life. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.